No way. Yes, Norway. Absolutely demolished by the Germans. However, you could argue that Norway knocked out the Kriegsmarine practically permanently, and it didn't really recover from there. Never mind knocking out a navy. What if, with Norway, we could defend against the German waves? What if we could do what Norway couldn't do and actually stand against the Germans and repel them and push them back into the sea? Never mind alt history. What if we actually play historical as Norway? So what do we got? We have communism, monarchism, fascism, and in the middle, alt historical and historical. We are going to continue that government. That's the one we're going to continue. This puts us in a tricky situation because the economy of Norway isn't really built for war. The government's kind of falling apart. The army is basically nothing, obsolete. The economy is being constricted. We've got fascist influence on the inside, and well, our forts are useless, so we're not going to be building any of those. But what if we just ignore all of that and just be like, we're going to make some mills from the very beginning of the game? Secret rearmament much? And at the same time, we're going to abuse the international market. And what we'll do is make nothing but artillery to begin with. Get early access to 7.2s and buy all the regular guns directly off the market. Let's give this a shot. Isn't it fun at the very start of the game when you start off with an army, but the strength of them is so low that you just don't have enough guns or manpower to fulfill them? Anyway, a government built on stability and not so much on war support. And the economy is going to be focused all around fixing our economic woes, building civilian factories, and then at the very, very end, building our economy. But first, we're going to cut the military budget. We're going to break it down to build it back up again. But the first thing is to fix that economy, leaving the hard 30s behind. Every nation in Hoi dealing with depression, and this first advisor is an absolute must. Yeah, we lose some war support, but look at that, ticking manpower. That'll pay off in the long run. The earlier you go for that, the more manpower you're going to end up with. And trust me, as Norway, you're going to have manpower problems, so get that sorted right now. How do you fix your economy? Hey, print more money. What a sound investment strategy. What could possibly go wrong? It might surprise you, but Norway has a genius, an offensive genius. This gives so much army XP, and 15% attack is just eye-wateringly huge. But get this as well, they also have this guy, Defeatist Commander. Now, he's really cheap, only 50 political power, but he reduces your surrender limit. The army chief who doesn't really want to fight. Definitely a gamble. No, we're not going to be doing that. This is going to be the best Norwegian timeline. What we're going to do is bail out the towns here, which gives us 3 civilian factories. I know that's confusing, that tooltip, but it says 1 civilian factory for 3 states, hence times 3. Now, this is useful because that means we can go into the market now and start purchasing guns. We're going to buy Luxembourgian guns. Is that what that is? Yeah, it is. And yeah, Belgium guns. Yeah, why not? Nice. And now we've got access to more civs from bailing out the towns, and we can buy more guns. Well, when some appear on the market anyway. Yes, there we go. So this is the part where we break the military to therefore fix it again later on. The omelette strategy. This is a fun one. Restore public trust in storting. Storting? Well, the tooltip doesn't tell me. I have no idea what storting is, but it gives war support. We have lost faith in the military, and all of a sudden, oh, we have faith in the military. Plus 10 war support, thanks. A feature that I'm not a big fan of. Ooh, criticism. You got the option to develop Norway, which is like a hidden point system inside of the decisions here. And with this, it increase your development level inside of your country, which gives extra bonuses. It also gives a little bit of extra local manpower. So you can kind of like increase the amount of manpower that you can get within Norway. And you can develop it several times, giving different bonuses in you as you increase it. You do need this later on, though. You need a certain level of Norway to progress down your focus tree. We'll come back to this later. We have trust and war support. Now let's cut the military budget. We restore faith just to destroy it once again. Faith is a roller coaster. I like Norway's focus tree. I like how the bonuses are quite easy to read, and it's not like big tooltip spam. This is really good. This is like classic Paradox. I love this. Remember, we're still not making any guns. We will make a few later on, potentially when we're at war, but right now the market is nice and cheap. Japan's doing a little bit of shenanigans in the Far East that allows us to mobilize. What do you do with a nation with no resources? You go free trade. Getting you all the best bonuses. There we go. And now we're in the green for guns. We're producing a little bit domestically, but overall that means we can sit on a big fat stockpile ready when we go to war. To be fair, though, it's manpower that we really need as Norway. So we're going to click a few of these buttons. As you can see, this increases local manpower by 10%. So we'll do this for most of the southern states, the ones where most of the manpower lies. The bonus of developing, it allows you to flip that from civilian production to military production when you're at war. And that's what this national focus does. Welcome to an episode of FeedBackGaming says something he never usually says. We're going to have to go for field hospitals. Manpower is a massive problem for Norway, and it never gets any better. So we need to fix that immediately. It's insane to think about, but this is the amount of production you can get out of Norway. That's a lot of mills, isn't it? Norway has a decent economy. Can't argue with that. You definitely need an agency as Norway to give that combat advantage for naval invasions. But luckily, you get it for free as Norway. So free agency. I'm not going to complain about that. You start up with the penalty to your armed forces, but you can flip it around and go for these and gain extra manpower and actually give you an attack bonus. So do it when you end up developing the highest of the highs of the Arctic. Sami fish trade is peaking. So here we go. So you need 15 total development to modernize the armed forces. So that's what you got to work towards. Okay, we're one production point away now from modernizing the armed forces. Let's just develop Oslo again. Norway has this guy, the purple dude. And you know what? I actually don't know how you get rid of him. Maybe you've got to go to war, maybe? It makes my doctrines cheaper. However, it makes my conscription laws horrendously expensive. Come on, bro. I need the manpower. Come on, bro. And this is what we're going to end up with. This. Engineers would be useful. However, I can't afford it. So this will do for now. And with a single click, I modernize my armed forces. It just costs 100 convoys. My convoys? Anyway, it's fixed now. Danger. I think that's the first time I've ever seen this. Hydroelectric concern gains +2 aluminium. That's really cool. I mean, it's just, I've never seen anything like that before. And of course, Norway giving more construction bonus. Also, what's this? Radio intelligence giving extra initiative. And also this vigilant fort commander giving fort effectiveness. What? But where's my infantry leader, huh? Where is he? He doesn't exist. Has anyone ever explained why Germany attacks the lowlands and France before it goes for Denmark and Norway? Because that's not what happened historically. Denmark has entered its puppet government. Denmark doing anything to survive. And we're now at war. Iceland declares neutrality. Germany's declared war on us. And we now have the option to flip to fascist, which we are definitely not going to do that. We'll do everything within our power to delay the coup. Join the allies too. So we're just going to defend the ports here and hope they naval invade and we can just kind of push them back. However, we desperately, so desperately need extensive conscription. Can we change this? So you have to be at war. Right. All right, we'll flip to you. Then we'll flip to extensive. We might need service by requirement, actually. And then we'll mobilize the economy as well. Germany, are you coming? They're taking out France first. That might be the case. Check out the production. It's insane, right? Look how much equipment we're kicking out. It's just nuts to say this is Norway. The big, however, as you can see, manpower is a massive problem. Service by requirement is just required. Did I say manpower is a problem? Yeah, manpower's a problem. Welcome to Scandinavia. What we're going to do is hop onto professional officer course for that 5% discount and then mass assault doctrine. Mass assault Norway. Sounds stupid, but it gives 5% recruitable pop, so I just can't say no to that. It's just too good. So, naval invasion of Norway. When's it coming? Is it ever going to happen? Not looking likely. Well, if they're not going to invade me, I'm just going to build up my air force, I guess. Wow, look at all those guns that Sweden's got. Arms trader Sweden for the win. And I'll have some of those, thank you very much. Norway starts with a navy. A decent navy too, however, doesn't have transport ships. Guess we're not leaving our mountains, are we? And this is what we came for. The human wave offensive as Norway. Maximum recruitable manpower now should be around about, 15%? Maybe? Yeah, 15%. Whoa! And just a thought that Germany had fallen asleep. They actually have arrived. And of course, they have no ports, so they're stuck. And the amount of firepower that we can kick out. Oh, the soft attack is so high. And once again, I don't even have to micro this. The AI just does it for me. Just push them back into the ocean. Hang on, we lost a single division. Okay, that's really upset me now. The beauty of the garrison orders, they're kind of fully automated and they just kind of do their own thing. And I don't even need to intercept here. And they're just kind of pushing them back into the ocean for you, Mr. H. Whoa, I'm at war with Finland because Barbarossa has half happened. Let's move my boys to the north. Supply here is absolute nightmare, so I have to build a few ports on the back. And hopefully that might give me just a little bit of supply. It's like they're equally having as bad supply as I am, so maybe we can get around the back of them. This floating British division here might actually come in handy. A circlement, potentially. It's a bit of a reach, but I'll give it a shot. Yeah, nice. 4 German divisions. Okay, I think we can push now. On second thought, not so much. Bulgarians fighting in the super cold Arctic. Is this the normal Bulgarian climate? Maybe. Finland wasn't a part of any factions. They've just capitulated. So we take chunks out of Finland, right? Yeah, it looks like it. Ah, the natural borders of Norway. But better yet, can we make a move? We have to declare war. We have to declare war on Denmark. And yes, we can do a naval invasion. Norwegians invading Denmark. Revenge much? The hardest part of Denmark is the island hopping, and they've added more smaller islands now, so it's a little bit more difficult to invade. Reverse Uno naval invasion. Yeah, the Danish Isles now are like really difficult to invade. The straight penalty is massive. The Germans in Finland refuse to give up. And you're done. Done, lad. What I want to do is trying to optimize for combat width. So I'm going to delete half of these boys. And then what I'm trying to do is get to like 30 combat width, something like that. 31. I think that will work. The German reluctance to invade Norway has finally ended. And just at the same time, I moved most of my troops out of Norway. Is the AI being really smart here, or is this just a coincidence? Never mind. Good try. Denied. It's really strange that you encircle them and they just retreat in Sweden. By holding on to the enemy, I should be able to declare war on Sweden. Any Norwegians agree with this? Yeah. I get to declare war on Sweden? No? Danes think they can island hop. I'll island hop behind you. And they leave their capital empty as well. Nice. Hey! The Norwegians! Capitulate! Denmark! And now we should be able to end them at this point. No, island hopping, too tough. Do we do better late than never? Yeah, why not? I better do something. I think things are already looking like they're in decline. Oh my goodness, look at the Balkans. It's like real life. Norwegians grab Berlin. You can't argue with this. This is 5-speed, late game. And look at all these battles, and the game is running really fast. So this is definitely a win for Paradox. Demolished. And I get to take Denmark. Oh, dearie me. Oh, yeah. For some reason, the partition in Poland as well. I never understand peace conferences. The most peaceful Norwegian Let's Play. Nice. Denmark does not exist. Goes to Denver. There is no Denmark. There never was any Denmark. A quick review of playing Norway. The focus tree is great. I like how all the focuses really are meaningful and have good bonuses, but this is kind of annoying. I can't progress down here because you have to be occupied and you have to kind of surrender. So you've got the option to either surrender or go fascist. There is no kind of democratic historical path and winning. Where's the winning path for Norway, huh? Well, there isn't one. Look at the size of the focus tree too. If you go fascist, it's massive. And I can't say I'm a big fan of the way they've changed the states in Denmark as well. These straits just make invading it really difficult. It kind of feels like island hopping in the Pacific, but it's the Danish archipelago. Overall, 7 out of 10. Would bang. Like the video if you want more of this. Ciao. Thank you for watching. Do you want more? Oh, YouTube's giving you more. Give this one a click. This is the next video.